Welcome back to News Channel 6 at noon. Monica Horton from the Better Business Bureau joins me this afternoon to talk about IRS imposter scams. Monica, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. It seems like we've been talking about IRS imposter scams for a year now, but this one's a little bit different. The IRS sent out a warning, and they are warning consumers to be on the lookout for a form they are receiving via email, or some of them are being sent through the mail. This form it's designed to look like the IRS CP 2000 notices.
Okay.
The real notices are usually sent out to taxpayers whenever there's a discrepancy in the income that they earned and the income that they reported. So the crooks are getting crafty, and they are really duplicating real forms that the IRS actually uses.
Okay.
The difference in these is they're either sending it via email or through the mail. Consumers need to know that the IRS is not going to contact you via email. They're not going to contact you on social media. Just like with our other scam advice on the IRS scam that was happening, they're not going to ask you to wire money. They're not going to ask you to pay with a prepaid debit card. What's different about this one is the notice instructs consumers to send money to the IRS using an Austin-based address. An tax processing center in Austin. The real IRS letter instructs you to send money to the Department of Treasury. So there's a difference there in this one. We basically just need to get the information out there, warn consumers to be on the lookout. If they receive one of these notices, or any notice for that matter, you need to take a step back, check it out, make sure it is a valid notice from the IRS.
Yeah. And why do you think people continue to be victims of this? Is it because the forms look so legitimate?
Well, with we have some information, what we call anatomy of a scam, and there's always an emotional hook to it. These crooks have figured out that the IRS invokes fear in people, and it does.
Yeah.
And so that's the emotional hook with this type of scam. You're scared. These guys are threatening that they're going to, deport you or throw you in jail, and you have consequences there. So the minute that there's an emotional appeal, it clouds your judgment, and these crooks know that. We've been talking about the IRS imposters all year long,
right?
And it's working. Otherwise, they would have moved on to something else.
That's true. That's the scary part. Where can people go for more information to maybe see that list again?
If consumers receive one of these phony notices, the IRS would like it to be reported to them using an email address called phishing@irs.gov. The Federal Trade Commission and the Better Business Bureau would also like to see these reports if you receive a phony notice. So you can always contact us or report it to the BBB Scam Tracker at bbb.org.
Okay, some very important information as always. Monica, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll be right back.